I will give you there were moments of it that were good.
The whole movie was amazing.
Everything with Leonardo DiCaprio was great.
Everything.
The Jack Nicholson scene
Everything.
was so far over the
When
top.
the elevator doors open and...
Are you talking shit about The Departed?
Yes, I'm talking shit about The Departed.
What?
The man is
Because
sick.
there were moments in The Departed that I was like, oh my god, these are great moments. And then there were moments where I was like, do these people think this is a comedy? Like, did Jack Nicholson think it was a comedy the entire time?
He was
He's playing
Jack
it so over the... Then Alec Baldwin's sweating constantly, he's bumping into shit.
Off
He's just
camera,
always
we
bumping
got
into
Joey,
shit.
Andy, and Kevin incredulous.
I'm just saying this. Everyone thinks...
so offended.
Go back and watch.
worst opinions
Go
to
back
get.
and watch Goodfellas. That's a good Scorsese movie.
It is
The,
a good
The
movie.
Departed.
Yeah, Goodfellas is great.
The Departed is like they all got together. They're like, let's make a comedy, but don't tell anyone it's a comedy. But we're just gonna make a comedy. At one point, Mark Wahlberg and Alec Baldwin, and then like he's like fucking with Matt Damon, and they're just like having a bad. I'm like, what is happening in this movie? And then the end of it becomes Reservoir Dogs.
I love
It's really
I
weird.
love the chat. It's just tearing Nick up.
I don't care.
Nick's
hate The
movie
Departed.
reviews.
I did not like The Departed. I thought it was. I thought totally it was just completely ridiculous.
Like, Nick is our movie guy.
Look, here's the problem with things like The Departed. People see it and then everyone decides to like it and then everyone likes it.
It was good.
It was not good.
So
That
how
movie
is this good movie?
It was phenomenal.
No, that's one of those movies that everyone got caught up in the hype. I guarantee you go back and watch it now. You're like,
You're talking
this is a
about...
dumb movie.
Arrival.
Dumb
Yes,
movie.
thank you.
Arrival's
a hype
I'll
thing.
give you that.
Everyone felt
Arrival.
smart walking out of there.
If you
Arrival is a deep cerebral sci-fi movie, and I can understand why people wouldn't like that because you're like, okay, this is not my kind of
Arrival's
movie.
still good.
I get it.
Come on,
The
man.
Departed. At one point, Alec Baldwin was like, you fucking cunt, yeah, and then he's bumping into shit. He's sweating all the time. It's like, what's happening?
Why are you so confident?
What is happening?
Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kind of Funny Morning Show. I'm Tim Gettys. This is Nick Scarpino. What is this?
And then Mark Wahlberg's in it for no reason, and then Andy becomes he becomes an assassin at the end, and he just goes into the wind. He throws all of his career and his life out the window by fucking killing Matt Damon instead of just finding something against Matt Damon and putting him into jail. Stupid. It was stupid. Oh, if you haven't seen The Departed by now,
spoilers, Nick.
first off, spoilers. If you say spoilers, there's people, everyone's tearing me apart in the chat right now. So clearly they've all seen this movie. There's one dude who's like, I was gonna watch it tonight. Fuck you, Nick. Fuck you.
Yeah. Well, Tom NYC's on your side.
Nidzaman says, Nick, guys, don't forget that Nick's favorite movie is Big Trouble in Little China. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Everyone loves that movie.
Remember the werewolf
Not a great
comes out
movie,
everywhere?
just a fun movie.
Why is there a werewolf?
In Big Trouble in Little
Why is he
China?
bumping into everybody?
Why is Alec Baldwin sweating? He's just profusely
so good
sweating
at
the entire
movie,
time.
Nick.
But he's comic relief in a movie that's not a comedy.
needed
It's not a
it,
comedy.
though.
It didn't need it.
Every movie has funny moments.
No.
That's like RPG elements in a game. Every movie has
That movie
comedic
did not
elements.
know what it wanted to be. That movie was
What?
like, and then at one point they just cut to a scene where Jack Nicholson's throwing cocaine on a stripper's ass, and I'm like, okay, that's gratuitous. That is gratuitous. We did not need that
Nick
shot.
Scarpino saying
Right?
something.
That is
gratuitous when it involves
gratuitous.
strippers and
I
cocaine.
can't be in this room anymore.
Oh my God. This is the Kind of Funny Morning Show. Each and every weekday we get together right here on twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames to talk all about the nerdy news that we want to talk about. If you are a Twitch subscriber, you get entered to win free games and stuff. It's a good time. You can subscribe over on podcast services of your choice or on youtube.com/kindoffunny to get the show however you want. You know,
Whatever
we're
you
not
want.
trying to be picky. We're
We
not
like
trying
to
to be
give it
weird.
to you however you want it.
We do.
You know what I mean?
Any way you want it, that's the way you need it.
it. Any way you want it, we're gonna give it to you.
No, no, no,
Unless-
no, no, no,
yeah,
no.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
You want audio only? We got podcasts. You want to watch the video at your leisure to increase your leisure and our pleasure, so to speak?
Hell
you
yeah.
You watch that shit on YouTube. You want to be a fucking G? You use that Amazon
I would
Prime
like
money.
to be a G, Nick. How
you
can I
use
do
that
that?
Amazon Prime money to subscribe to us. It's free. You gotta do it every month. It fucking sucks. But G's are out there on the street right now, fucking taking names and giving people free money from Amazon. So be a G. Be a homeboy.
There is
Stop liking The
something-
Departed.
There's something happening outside. What are they doing?
It looks like they're cutting into the ground to redo it.
Great.
I think they might be painting.
There might be some noise today,
Yeah, don't
ladies
worry
and gentlemen.
about it. It's
That's all.
always
There was an
noise.
earthquake last night.
Was that an earthquake?
Yeah.
Around like 9 o'clock?
I don't know when, but there was an earthquake. I saw
At one point I was
a
laying
news
there.
report about
It was
this.
like 5 o'clock.
God, The Departed.
One of the best.
Before we get back to the
the same kind of people that love Black Mass, where you're like, nothing happened. That movie was.
Nobody saw Black Mass.
Everyone saw Black Mass and was
Nobody
like, this
saw
movie's
it. No
pretty
one saw
good. It's
Black
like you
Mass.
No one
motherfucking
saw it.
Departed
Is that the
fans
one
out
with
there.
Johnny Depp?
Nick saw Black Mass one time.
I'm gonna tell you, hold on. Scorsese movies. We're gonna go down we're gonna rank these one day. And Departed's gonna be dead fucking last. So.
I
Are
don't
we
think it
going to use
was.
a new ranking system that mostly works?
I'm not 100% sure that was mathematically correct.
Let's not do tick marks ever again.
Not when there's 8 films.
Yeah.
Nick, they just put out the finale title for Game of Thrones.
Oh, what's it called?
It is called The Dragon and the Wolf.
Fuck yeah, it is.
And it's going to run for about an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, that's awesome. And here's the deal. I heard that the actual title in Europe, because in Europe they have less strict guidelines, was The Dragon and the Wolf.
Yeah, well, don't call me daddy.
So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Who wants to ride whose wolf, if you know what I mean? Dragon. Who wants to ride whose dragon?
Yeah, I think dragon works better.
Who wants to have sex with the dragon lady? That's fun. I'm excited about
Nick,
that.
Your brain sometimes.
Yeah,
I just
it
like
happens.
it impresses me sometimes, and it scares me at others. But it's usually around the time when you go into that voice. You haven't given it to Kevin for a while.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal about Scorsese movies. Everyone loves The Departed. People shit on the fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street is a phenomenal Scorsese movie.
No one
fucking phenomenal.
Who shits on that?
When you bring up The Departed, because The Departed is great. Wolf of Wall Street, a little too long. A little too long. Who
are you talking about?
The Quaalude scene is amazing in The Wolf of Wall Street. That's a great Scorsese movie.
Wolf of Wall Street fucking got robbed that year.
It did get robbed. It got robbed.
Yeah.
That shit got robbed.
It got robbed so hard that.
Here's the thing. Here's actually what I get pissed about, right? Is The Departed gets him his Academy Award, right?
It did.
It did. It got Scorsese the Academy Award.
Hadn't he won it for Godfather?
No, he had never won before.
Everyone's back.
You're just making up opinions.
I'm not crazy.
What I don't understand.
The Departed won an Academy Award for Best Picture. Yes. The Departed wins an Academy Award for Best Picture. Right?
Fucking Wolf of Wall
He's got
Margot Robbie.
Goodfellas that didn't win, and then he has The Wolf of Wall Street that gets totally snubbed. That's all I'm saying. Wolf of Wall Street is a better movie.
It got nominated.
a better movie.
It got nominated.
It didn't win.
It's not a snub.
Didn't win.
I know, but it got nominated.
But he's been nominated before. Didn't win. All I'm saying is, bullshit. They gave him The Departed because they were like, fine, he should probably have one. Didn't know he had Wolf of Wall Street in the hopper. Then they're like, shit, we can't give him 2 in a row.
You guys,
That's some Tom Hanks shit right there.
Mars Bow brings up a good point. He says, hey guys, Genuine's Pony's playing on the radio right now.
Oh, fuck. All right.
So there is a God.
End of discussion.
There is end of discussion.
That's the trump card right there. Can't use that term anymore.
No.
Fuck.
That
Sucks. That's got a bad connotation now, huh?
Let's see.
What's the
just
word for
looking
like
through the chat here.
When it
It's
like ends
fun.
the game? The thing that ends the game. You know a term for that? Godfinger. Uno.
Bingo.
Oh my god. This is already off to a shit show.
I think it's good.
I think it's great. I think it's super good.
The Almighty K-Fish says the first 2 hours of Wolf of Wall Street are just the same thing over and over again. Yeah, the same awesome thing.
Fucking money, power, and awesomeness, and sex, and a lot of cocaine. The first scene of Wolf of Wall Street is the best scene of any movie ever. No, it's if I remember correctly, it's the scene where he's like blowing cocaine. It's great.
It is fantastic.
And it's like someone's watching him. It's so good.
I have to rewatch it.
God, it's so good. It's so long though. It's so long. It is long, but you hang in there.
It's a really enjoyable. It's like Interstellar. Long.
And Jonah Hill is
It's
so good in
I
it.
want to write Jonah Hill.
So
Amazing.
good in it.
Didn't he take minimum
Yeah.
for that movie?
Yeah, he took
That's crazy. That's awesome.
So, in staying with all this stuff, before we even get into the housekeeping and stuff, I want to jump into a news story just because it feels appropriate to talk about. I want the Mark Wahlberg one, please.
This breaks my
Cool,
heart.
Greg. Thank you. Mark Wahlberg edges out Dwayne Johnson as Hollywood's highest paid actor. What's your gut reaction to this, Nick?
My gut reaction is, you guys know that I love Mark
Star
Wahlberg,
of The Departed.
right? You know that I love Mark Wahlberg because he's given us such great performances as every time he's been in every movie, he sounds like this. Oh my God, I'm in a movie. Hey, can you guys believe they cast me again? It's fantastic. Are they paying me for something? Hey, who wants coffee? I like coffee. Are you wearing a shirt? I'm wearing shirts too. Let's do some cocaine together and some steroids. It's called an 8-ball. I love Mark Wahlberg. Okay. But my gut reaction is no, we can't let this happen. The Rock needs to stay on top.
It's true.
If The Rock's going to be president in 2020, he has to make so much money between now and then that he has to just be like, I don't want to fucking be a movie star anymore.
If there's one thing I learned from wrestling is that the champ needs to drop the belt every once in a while, just to spice things up, get the ratings up again, create some interest. The Rock's been on, let's be honest, pretty bad kick recently.
He's been on a little bit of, he's on a downward slump.
Yeah.
We call it a slump.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He'll get through this, right?
He'll get through it. Yeah, definitely. He's been there before.
He has been there before.
I don't know, guys. Rampage is coming out.
We got Rampage coming out. We
Jumanji's
got
coming out.
Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle coming out. Oh, good lord.
So I feel like Jumanji conservatively is not going to do that well for him. I don't feel like there's a lot of buzz or hype around that, specifically from me. And we all know that if I don't like a movie, that's the official word on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rampage is going to be. I haven't seen anything from it yet.
Yeah, I don't think
Obviously,
anything's
there's
been
anything,
released.
But it sounds cool.
Does it? I don't think it
My
does.
biggest regret from this year so far has been Baywatch.
Yeah.
Is that I really wanted to love that film.
It should have been great.
It just should have been so good, and all the elements were there. It just didn't come together. It just didn't come together, and that's unfortunate.
I'm going to read this article.
But never forget about Ballers.
I won't.
Ballers, which by the way is executive produced by Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
Is it really?
Mark Wahlberg did
the
Entourage
dream
and then
team
took
there.
that same team and just did Ballers.
Like, we're
and
doing
it's
it again with The
fucking
Rock.
awesome.
gonna do a
Ballers
little
is phenomenal.
cock
So as
tease.
long as he has Ballers, I'm always gonna be on The Rock's side. But as long as he has Ballers and Fast and Furious, he's on top.
He's going to be
brother.
fine.
He's on top.
Mark Wahlberg's officially the highest paid actor in Hollywood. The actor earned $68 million in the last year thanks to a big payday from Transformers: The Last Night and the upcoming Daddy's Home 2. Wahlberg beat Dwayne The Rock Johnson, who made $65 million, $50 million more than in 2016.
50
Holy
million?
shit.
Oh, fucking A, man. Jesus
So he
Christ.
only made $15 million in 2016?
Only?
2016?
Only. How much you making?
No,
Well,
I
he
understand, but he's
that's
The
the
Rock.
The reason, The Rock? Yeah, but you have to understand it goes in cycles, right? So you do a movie, like you spend a year doing a movie or two or whatever, and then that comes out, and then you make the money because he gets points on the back end. So he probably made a lot of money off Fate of the Furious.
I still can't believe they called that movie Fate of the Furious. That's fucking awesome.
Because they're fucking G's.
The
They're out on
income came
streets.
from his work on Baywatch, the upcoming Jumanji reboot, and the HBO show Ballers. Other top earners include Johnson's Fate of the Furious co-star Vin Diesel, who made $54.5 million. Vin Diesel, you gotta give it to him,
You
right?
gotta give it to Mark Wahlberg also. Like, who the fuck thought Mark Wahlberg would have been the highest paid actor? Highest paid actor. He got what is it? How much money? What is it? $68 million to act. They paid Mark Wahlberg $68 million for his acting ability.
Yeah.
For his ability to act.
They saw The Departed. They're
They
like, we
looked
want
at him
more.
and they were like, yes, put his ass in a movie. He
Yeah.
is an actor. Let's let him act.
Let the man act.
Hey, he wants 67. Fuck that. Pay him $68 million.
Fuck it.
Get him in Transformers. Clearly, he's the only person that can.
Daddy's Home too.
God bless Mark Wahlberg. I fucking love Mark Wahlberg, man. That guy right there is the American dream. American dream. Used to drop his pants. Now he's the highest paid actor in fucking Hollywood.
That's how you do it.
God
Now
fucking bless
the
him.
list gets kind of interesting after this. Adam Sandler, who brought
is
in
Adam Sandler doing?
$50.5 million thanks to his lucrative deal with Netflix.
Oh yeah, he had that big Netflix deal. That's right.
And Jackie Chan
Fuck yeah, Jackie Chan's fucking awesome.
coming in at $49 million.
Yeah, you forget how big a star Jackie Chan still is. Even though he doesn't have a lot of stuff coming out. He's got that new movie coming out in the States, I think, this year or next year. It looks fucking awesome. Where it's like Taken, but with a guy who can actually do karate. Or wushu, or kung fu, whatever the fuck he does.
Chris Hemsworth, who
what's
plays
Chris
Thor
Hemsworth
in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, was the biggest percentage gainer on the list. His earnings up 250% over last year. And a couple of newcomers to the top 20 include Ryan Reynolds, Jeremy Renner, and Mark Ruffalo. So superheroes, essentially. They're
Yeah, they're
getting
making a lot.
welcomed
Well,
into
you have
the
to understand,
club.
like, if you're Chris Hemsworth or if you're any of these guys in these Marvel movies, they don't get paid a lot to be in the movie, but you've got like 8 movies that are still making money for you. Those are cash cows, man.
Yeah.
Like, I think probably Chris Evans has probably been in most of them, right? Because he's had 2 standalone. No, I guess they've all been.
Robert Downey Jr.
I
probably.
think RDJ.
right?
Yeah, because they've had 3 Iron Men at this point, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and Avengers
And then he was also
and
in
Spider-Man. Yeah, it must be
so
him.
he's
probably
making.
getting
Well, he gets paid the
for
most.
each movie.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's the one person that actually doesn't get the scale salary that Marvel pays. I think they're like, yo, Robert Downey, don't tell anyone this, but I'm gonna slip you this fucking extra $2 million on the side. You know what I mean?
I know
Like,
what you mean.
Fucking, don't tell
Don't
anyone.
talk about
Do
it.
not tell Mark Wahlberg, because that motherfucker already makes $68 million to act.
Well.
Emma Stone is the #1 highest paid actress, coming in at $26 million.
You're welcome, La La Land.
And yeah, so that's it for that list. Anyway, interesting. But yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
No, the thing about Mark Wahlberg is I give him a lot of shit, but dude, he as an actor, he's hilarious. Whatever, he's Mark Wahlberg, but he produces a lot of shit. And
So he uses that money.
no, but I mean,
make money.
Entourage was great, Ballers is great, and you forget that's like him doing that stuff. And then he cameos in it, and you're like, oh right, Mark Wahlberg's a part of this. It feels like because like Entourage, if I'm not mistaken, was based off of him coming to LA and like his like experience being like
Mark
coming
Wahlberg.
up as Mark
Yeah.
Wahlberg. So we had Donnie, like the weird brother that was older, that was
Oh,
kind of
Donnie
less of a
Wahlberg.
star.
As
And that
featured in
was-
Saw 2.
Exactly. He's on a show now too. I love Donnie.
Good movie, man.
Saw 2.
Also, Sixth
Saw
Sense. I
2.
believe he was
Yeah.
in the Sixth Sense. Remember, he was the guy that shoots Bruce Willis at the beginning. Look at Donnie Wahlberg.
Oh, shit, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Was he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Wow.
So anyway.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Kudos to
Great,
Mark
can you go
Wahlberg.
back
You
to
gotta
the
produce, man.
Mark Wahlberg story for a second?
You just let it go.
Something about this picture looks like one of those things where you won't believe that if you turn this picture upside down, his face looks exactly the same.
Yeah,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
does. It does. He just looks like. The thing about Mark Wahlberg is he looks like he fucking hates you. You know what I mean? Like he just looks like he looks at you like you are a piece of fucking gum on the bottom of his shoe, and you know you are. That's
Oh.
the thing. When he looks at you, you're like, I am a piece of fucking gum on the bottom
I
of this
am.
guy's shoe. You're in $68 million. They pay him to act.
They paid him to act that, Nick.
$68 million.
I love the emphasis on the
All right, let's get to some housekeeping stuff. Can you go to the Instagram thing there?
Oh.
Nick, you're doing a comedy showcase
Comedy
tonight.
showcase tonight. If you're in the Bay Area and you're bored and you get off of work early at 6:30 p.m., I will be at the Brainwash Cafe in Laundromat. So if you want coffee and you also have a load of laundry to do and you want to hear some fun local SF comedians, myself included, you can come at 6:30. I'll be on probably in between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. Come, get a good seat, hang out, have fun, meet me, hang out with me, and there might be free cookies.
Couple things about this,
Yeah.
Nick. One, for those wondering at home, is it really a laundromat? Yes.
100%.
Two, it's not what you think. It's not the laundromat in your head. It's way more hipster in San Francisco.
Oh
so
no, it's like it's half laundromat, half
What's that?
1998 cyber cafe.
yeah, but it doesn't look like.
It's in a cafe.
Oh, the comedy happens in the cafe portion of it. But if you
people
have
are doing
if
the
you have a
laundry
load
on
of
the
whites
side.
and you're like, I mean, might as well fucking throw
Got
those
some
things in.
permanent press to watch.
Yeah.
What I love so much about the Brainwash though is
Uh-huh.
that it was designed in the late 90s. Like right around the time The Matrix came out, they were like, yes, let's make this whole thing in brushed steel and like really bad like graphic font. You know what I mean? Like when like it all looks like when you have your buddy design your logo who's never
Oh.
designed a logo before.
Got it.
And then you're like, I guess I'm stuck with this
Yeah.
logo for a really long time.
Everything has drop shadow.
Exactly, everything's like cut out of metal and some cool texture. And there, at some point, they were like, "We should probably redesign this thing," and that was 20 years ago.
And they just
someone's
never
like,
did.
Fuck it.
They're like,
no.
nah, we're good.
Fuck it.
Other thing about this place, they sell canned wine.
They do sell canned
And that
wine.
shit'll fuck you up.
Be careful. It's actually a glass and a half per can. So come out and get.
No, it's a bottle.
Oh, it's a no,
It was half a bottle
half a
for.
bottle. Two glasses per can, basically.
Yeah.
I think a bottle's
It's a
4
lot.
glasses.
It was a lot. A fucking
Gia
lot.
and Jen came to my last showcase.
And they did not leave the same.
They were hammered.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. You should definitely come through if you can. And it should be great.
That's gonna be fun.
I'm excited. I'm not sure I can come yet, but I'm still
No problem.
planning on it, hoping to.
Well, you've already you've seen the jokes a couple times. There will be some new jokes.
I
by
want to
the way,
see
so
the
you've seen- yeah.
progression of
We'll
all
see it,
this.
We'll see it. We'll see it.
This
It'll
is
be
a
fun.
legend in the making. One day you're going to be making 68 billion.
I hope so.
God,
For-
I can't wait.
I hope they pay.
Comedy.
I would love if my career went exactly the way Mark Wahlberg was, where people are just like, why do they keep casting this guy in things? He can't even remember his lines. He doesn't know where he's at. Like there's just shots where I'm like backward to the camera and people are like, Nick, the camera's the wrong way. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm Nick Scarpino. Who cares? They paid me $68 million to act. There's a Transformer.
We're getting you
There's a
69.
Transformer. I want 69.
I know
I
you
would
do.
cap myself if they were like, Nick, we're gonna pay you another $1 million. I'm like, no. 69 is good.
Yeah.
They're like, we want to pay you 70. No, 69. What's funny is we have a piece of merch that we're trying to get pushed through to Rooster Teeth right now. They're evaluating it, and we actually had one of the lawyers get back to us and be like, "What's the significance of 69?"
Yeah. It's like, do you really want us to respond to you with the answer?
I was like, "What do I Google search and send this lawyer that won't get me sued or get him fired for opening this up at work?"
Oh, I love it.
So fun.
I love it so much.
super
Then two more things of housekeeping. One, there are 4 kind of funny vlogs up on patreon.com/kind
Kevin, I
of
haven't
funny
seen you since you put these up.
of Cool Greg and Kevin in
Academy
their
Award-winning
adventures in
work.
New York.
You want to talk about a great piece of content that came out of New York that's not that piece of shit Departed? This is what I'm talking about right here.
This is what we're talking about.
This is what people in New York should be doing right here.
Yeah, this is it.
What
I don't know.
So long.
So they called it Brothers Abroad, and Kevin starts it off saying, "We're not brothers, and we're not going abroad."
You're
but
also not
fuck
abroad.
you."
Yeah, you're still part of the same continent. Yeah, you're not abroad.
So anyway, you guys should check that out. It's part of our piloting of Kind of Funny Vlogs, trying to figure out how to do it. So give us feedback and let us know what you think and if you want more of that. Because if you do, I think we're going to assign Kevin to do some cool shit.
Oh, good point. Someone's like, The Departed was in Boston. What movie was I watching? That's my point. Oh, I was probably watching Gangs in New York. You're right, it was in Boston. I'm on
And then-
Wahlberg. I'm from Boston.
Last,
Did you know that?
Last piece of housekeeping. We will be at the GameStop Expo. Is it this weekend?
It is this weekend,
my
this
God.
Sunday. August
Wow.
26th, we'll be streaming live from the show floor. Get your tickets, and if you don't get your ticket, if you haven't got your tickets yet, you can come watch us at twitch.tv/GameStop. We will be there at 10 a.m. Pacific time streaming all the fun games and having a great time.
Yeah.
We just saw the schedule yesterday. It's going to be really fun. It's not public yet. We'll make it public soon, though.
Should be cool.
Very
Should be
excited about
fun.
this, very
Big
excited
Lou Medina.
Big Old
Probably
Medina's
gonna
coming through?
join us there.
Is he he's probably coming through to like hang. He's gonna hang out and he's like, hey guys, I gotta go hang out with Floyd Mayweather right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think he cares.
Although
about
that's
all that
post
stuff,
fight,
though.
so we'll see
Yeah.
what happens.
Oh, we're going post fight.
We're flying in Saturday, the day of the fight.
That's gonna be a disaster.
So we're doing
isn't it?
rehearsals that day. Oh, it's gonna be fucking chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos. But I mean, I'm sure everyone's there already on Friday, so getting in and getting out won't be a big deal. We might want to allow for a little extra time at the airport though, because that's a pretty big fight.
Ugh, God, I hate this.
Big fight.
I hate fights. First news story of the day comes from IO9.
Yeah, I love that site.
You can. We're not. That was yesterday, Greg. Sorry. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Stranger Things will be back for season 3, but will probably end after season 4. Stranger Things season 2 won't arrive on Netflix for a few months, but the show's creators have already begun looking at its end game. In a new interview, the Duffer Brothers confirmed a 3rd season has been given the go-ahead, and they want to finish the show with season 4. We're thinking it'll be a 4-season thing and then out. Ross Duffer told Vulture. They wouldn't get more detailed than that, of course, since audiences haven't even seen season 2 yet, but there was a hint that the show's general structure, said in Hawkins dealing with the Upside Down, would likely be changed. I don't know if we can justify something bad happening to them once a year, Duffer added. He also teased that the kids may even leave the town at some point. There's some very broad generalizations, but that's fine with season 2 still a mystery, blah, blah, blah. Netflix hasn't said anything. I love this.
2 things. 1, I fucking love this. I love this. 2, I love this so long as they don't do Saved by the Bell the fucking college years. You know what I mean? Like, don't let me, we're going away to college, and then something bad happens to this fucking kid with a bowl cut in college in like the early 90s. I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Keep it in the 80s. Okay. End it with season 4. And then let the Duffer Brothers do a live action Netflix Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Let them just do that. Let them just stay in the 80s
Okay.
forever.
Live action.
What I meant is the Ferris Bueller's Day Off series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do something
got
fun
it.
in that world, again, the 80s world, because I love the 80s nostalgia. But 4 seasons, good enough.
Yeah.
I would be happy with 3 seasons. Tie up this upside down world, whatever the fucking arc of that is, let it go. Because this is what I like about Netflix, right? And this, I had an
Tell me
interesting...
what you like about Netflix.
Well, I
man.
had an interesting thought the other day because I was watching The Defenders, right? And there's a lot of great things about The Defenders and a lot of not so good things about The Defenders. And did I fall asleep last night during the climax? Yes. Is it because the climax, spoilers, is just more fucking kung fu with absolutely nothing fun happening?
I was featuring your boy Iron Fist.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yes. Does Iron Fist do absolutely nothing the entire time? All 8 episodes, he has no fucking point of being there other than to open up the stupid wall? Yeah. Spoilers. But what I realized, I was like, it's interesting because they don't need to break these up into episodes anymore. Like, I understand that they do that for the sake of like, hey, you're gonna stop. But like, what if they just stop? They called the spade a spade, and they're like, this is just a really long movie. Like, this is just 8.
If they put a movie out that was like 10
Well,
hours
that's all
long.
it is, right?
Yeah.
Like, so
That's
why even
interesting.
bother having an episode break, right?
I'm sure
Why
it's
not just-
something like psychological.
Psychologically,
shit.
I know you feel like you're accomplishing something and you've been watched. But all I'm saying is this: at a certain point, they're going to do like a 4 to 5 part series where it just plays. Because why the fuck do you have to have the title screen, the credits that everyone just fast forwards through anyway, right?
Yeah.
It's annoying.
And even Netflix kind of fast forwards through it for you.
Yeah. Like sometimes it'll start right after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's genius, right?
I feel like HBO is going to be the people to do that. Like now, what they're doing with the like.
Well,
longer-
HBO, it makes
longer
sense because
episodes.
HBO still has you on the hook every week. So every week you come back, you get jacked up for the and you're like, and slow jerk it, right? But at a certain, with Netflix, it's all out. Why don't
Yeah.
you just hit play and then stop where you stop and then come back and resume it? Like, what the fuck is the point? Why every 5 seconds does it have to ask me, hey, are you still watching this? Yeah, I'm still watching it, and then I have to fast forward the fucking thing.
I mean, I think maybe too, it's just because people obviously aren't going to watch the entire. I think binge watching is a thing,
Binge
but
watching is
I'd
definitely
be
a thing.
willing to bet that that's not the majority of people's
you think
viewing
it's too, you think
experience.
it's too daunting for people to be like, this is an 8-hour long piece of content that I'm going to watch?
Or more than that, I think it's just like trying to think about like when you're having conversations of like how much have you watched? It's like, oh, I'm done with 3 episodes instead of I'm
Here's
an hour in.
why I like my approach to this.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's why I think that this is what they need to embrace.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying people like episode arcs, right? I don't. I think they're stupid. I think that having a monster of the week, like you have to have in a lot of these things, like Defenders doesn't have an episode arc. It's one story told all the way through. And I think that it suffers because it has to be 8 episodes. You have to feel like it's a series, right?
Yeah.
If it were 4 hours long, so just an extended movie, it would have been fucking rad because they
I'm
would
all
have been
about
able
that.
to cut down all that Iron fucking Fist bullshit that made no sense and that was super boring. And we could have just gotten to Jessica Jones maybe having sex with Luke Cage again. Would have been awesome, right? So I really feel like that's the next evolution of this. It's like call a spade a spade. We're just gonna make 6 hours of content, put it out. It's gonna be basically a 3-part movie that you can watch, and that way you don't have to do bullshit Monster of the Week stuff.
I'm into it. I'm all about that idea.
That's all I'm saying.
And then-
Jabby93_PR says Defenders is dope as fuck. Take off the AF, my friend. It's not dope as fuck.
It's just dope.
Dope. But it's not dope as fuck.
And then the last news story of the day, also staying with Netflix, Jerry Seinfeld's first Netflix stand-up special gets premiere date.
I'm excited
September
about this.
19th.
I'm excited about this.
The acclaimed comedian and Seinfeld co-creator signed a massive deal with the streaming giant in January that included 2 stand-up specials and 24 new episodes of his Emmy-nominated talk show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. The deal, which will also see old episodes of Comedians move from Crackle to Netflix, kicks off in late 2017. Ahead of that, Netflix has slated Seinfeld's first stand-up special for the streamer to launch worldwide Tuesday, September 19th. The hour-long special titled Jerry Before Seinfeld will see the comedian return to New York City's famed The Comic Strip, the club that helped launch his career. The set will be interspersed with never-before-seen material, including an extensive library of legal pads containing every joke Seinfeld has written since 1975, as well as childhood videos. As part of his set, Seinfeld will perform the jokes that helped ignite his career. How does it make you feel, Nick?
I mean, I love Jerry Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld is a fucking god among stand-ups. Like, he is... I'm excited for this. I'm very excited that he's actually helping coming to Netflix, supporting that platform for stand-up. I've always said, like, Netflix out of all of the platforms that put out stand-up is probably the hottest right now. Like, they're the ones that are just fucking pumping a ton of energy and money into that. So that's great. It's great for stand-up. It's great for people. Because you can really, if you have a Netflix special, you get, like, a lot of exposure. People don't realize that because they don't have ratings and they don't really, like, you kind of think you're insular and it's only you, but Netflix is fucking huge. Like, I heard an interview, Joe Rogan had a great interview with Pauly Shore where they were talking, and Pauly's like, when did you go from being a club comic to being like a theater and like arena comic? And he goes, well, after my first Netflix special, because Netflix really pushed him out there into a broader audience, which is important. So, and obviously Jerry Seinfeld's fucking amazing. I mean, the guy, like, you gotta give it to a guy who's like, I just made hundreds of millions of dollars off of this show that I did. And I'm gonna now I get to go do the thing that I love, which is go do stand-up.
Yeah.
Like, he just does stand-up.
I get coffee.
And the Comedians in Cars, have you ever watched Comedians in Cars?
I have not.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's an interview show in the back of a fucking car. It's weird, but it's
Why
fun.
not?
It's like carpool karaoke, minus the karaoke, but with really funny people.
Which, by the way, the carpool karaoke thing, it's a novel idea. It doesn't resonate with me, though.
No, because you know what?
Really
Because the problem is, whenever they take that thing that's really funny every once in a while, like lip sync battles, and make it a show, it loses the pizzazz.
I still fuck with lip sync battles.
Do you?
The shows, I mean, that's the thing is, like, consistently I'll see things, I'm like, the Tom Holland doing Umbrella, Nick, you still haven't seen this.
I have not seen it.
It's fucking magical.
No, I love that. I like
the way that his crotch just hits that floor and splashes the water up. It's just
I
great.
like that. I love when Channing Tatum's wife did him in Magic Mike. That was super fun. I'm just saying, like, those things are hilarious, but I wonder if they lose their luster because when they become consistent, you know? Like, you don't know, like, when it used to just be James Corden and like, oh my God, he got Adele. Yeah. And then they did the Adele one and I start crying when she started singing. I was like, oh my fucking God, this is awesome. Because I want to be in a car with Adele. I want to pick Adele up in London. And be like, Adele, let's just drive around London a little bit and fucking sing your song, man. It's awesome.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So good.
I didn't know what you were doing for a second. then it clicked.
No one does.
We're going to read some tips right now. Shaw Doggy says, birthday tax, 21 today, live in San Francisco, and want to know where I should hit today to stay lit all day /night. First off, happy birthday. Second off, you should come to the Brainwash.
Come to the Brainwash. Is your 21st birthday, is that what you said? Your 21st, no better place to spend it than a rundown cafe /laundromat.
You can get canned wine.
Listening to a bunch of people work through their open mic stand-up comedy and get some canned wine. Come out, hang out. It'll be fun.
I want to see you there, Shaw Doggy.
Big old fat Shaw Doggy.
Oh my God.
Nasty. It's nasty. I'm so tired. Here's the deal. I slept great 2 nights ago. Last night, I'm like, everything's quiet. It's going to be great. I get into bed. I'm like, nestled up, and I'm like, why is it 100 degrees outside? Why was it so fucking hot in the city?
Yeah, it was so hot.
I couldn't sleep all night.
It was weird because
Now
it
I'm
looked
delirious.
freezing cold.
It did. I walked out. I was like, I'm gonna go outside and get a soda, right? So I bundled up and I walked out, and immediately my balls started sweating. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Just immediately.
Just immediately, it was like, you know what I mean? Like they just go like they're like they're
Visual.
up there for a second. They just go, nope, I'm gonna
Nope,
be.
we're
I'm gonna
hanging
be
out down
And then
here.
they just start moving independently of each other, and then like one's off. One's
Yeah.
off to college. You don't know where he went. He's just there finding another person to be with. Anyway.
That analogy, I was just thinking about it.
It really
Going
didn't
through-
work.
ooh.
It didn't work at
No,
all.
I'm into it, but it's
Are
the
you?
idea of one of Nick's balls going to find another person to hang out with.
Well, like what? But the shit thing is, one of my balls like got into Harvard, and the other one just it was like a state school kid.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
forever the other one
There's
holds
just, like, a
whatever. But then the
complex.
state school kid starts to do better because in reality, like college doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
What really matters
So-
is like what really matters is your ability to network and like how and find your passion. So yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe my balls.
Shout
are
out,
just gonna
shout
have
out to that ball, you know, just doing
Fucking
his thing.
shout out to the lefty.
Mecha Shadow 12 says, been rewatching GOG episodes. Remember when Nick used to love cocaine? When Kevin used to fuck dead bodies? When Tim didn't host? When Greg tried to make dinner a thing? What? Oh, no, that's right.
What was dinner?
Greg wanted us to have like dinners once a week.
I wish that was the thing.
Pepperidge Farms
good.
remembers.
We do have dinners. We have lunches 5 days a week together.
Not with Greg.
Or Greg.
You guys come out all the time.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
used to
we
come out
just
all-
take all the cool kids.
Fuck off.
Red Rising 95. My favorite genre in anything is fantasy, so I'm happy to see Game of Thrones as successful as it is. I've never seen an episode, but now people who you used to make fun of us realize why we love it so much.
So you're a
should
huge
watch
fan
it.
of fantasy, but you've never seen Game of Thrones, the best fantasy television show ever made. Get on it, son.
Get on it, son.
You fucking up. You fucking up big. And you better get on it now because I'll tell you one thing right now. When it's over, I am spoiling it for everyone. We were talking about that shit for weeks. You have 1 year to catch up. Get after it. Get fucking after
Ignacio
it.
Rojas says, can you please have a GOG topic on The Simpsons? It's rise and fall. Potentially.
First off, there's no fall. The Simpsons has not fallen. People just... The Simpsons is like...
You grow out of
It's
it.
like college. You go to it, and then you go away, and you think, oh, I wonder if that college is still happening. And yet, people are still going to that college. You know what I mean? You look back-
Is that college still happening? I often think
You know, I
about
often
that.
think, are people still going... Yeah, it turns out people still... Like, that college is still flourishing.
Yeah.
Simpsons is on, like, what, episode... Like, season 28?
And I think-
28.
I believe that they got till season 32 locked down.
Good Lord.
Locked.
What do you think the people that do The Simpsons, what is their life like? Do you think it's just, like,
All the
1 hour a
voice-
week, they go in, they do the lines, they're done? And they get paid, they get just fucking...
Just get that money.
All the voice actors took
That's
like
Skrilla.
a 50% pay cut because they couldn't afford like
To pay
running
them.
the show anymore. Yeah.
That makes sense. I would have. Why not? Who cares?
And
What
yeah,
the hell
they were
else
like,
is-
whatever, we're making so much off royalties.
Yeah, what the hell else is the Dan Castellano? What is his
Castellano? Castlevania?
Everything though.
Is he?
Yeah, they're like like all of them are prolific voice actors.
Good for them, man. Well, they don't need the money then.
And he also says, Tim, a 3.0 quake isn't an earthquake. It's barely a shake where I'm from. Kevin, did you take great to work?
Did I what?
The earthquake thing. I didn't
It's
notice
still
it,
an
so
earthquake.
yeah.
I mean,
But
nowhere has more earthquakes than like this side of the world.
Kevin had his little to-do list that he posted on Twitter today. Did you see this?
No.
It had a bunch of things, and the final thing was take great to work.
What? Take great.
Take
to work?
great to work. I love that.
That's what.
What did I say?
I love it. Let's
He
take
just said,
great to work.
great to work. Mr. Yasman 300 says, guys, can I write the Taco and Bell show for you? Also, have you heard rumor that Knight Rider movie's happening with John Cena as lead and Kevin Hart voicing the car? That sounds horrible.
That sounds.
That sounds
literally
fucking
sounds
horrible.
terrible. That's one of those things where, like, when that gets brought up at a table in some executive's office, they look at each other and then they start laughing.
Well,
they just start
but-
maniacal. I'm like, we can't do that.
I think it was yesterday David Hasselhoff was talking about wanting to do a Logan-style Knight Rider, and I'm like, I'm all about that.
No. David Hasselhoff had his moment, and he's big in Germany. Let it go.
I feel like
Let it
his
go.
moment's coming back. Like I feel like he just went full into the Hoff.
You can't do.
And there's no more hassle,
You can't
you know?
do a Logan style Knight Rider because Knight Rider was a cheese dicky show. Like it wasn't really that serious to begin with.
But yeah, come back and just make it fucking serious as hell.
Yeah, that could be cool. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm in it.
I'm-
That actually
I'm
could be
down.
fucking cool. Like go almost Mad Max Fury Road style.
Fuck
with
yeah,
it,
dude.
Where it's like a post-apocalyptic society, and the only person that stands between fucking order and chaos
Is the Knight
Knight
Rider. I got chills. That
That
theme song, man.
I don't know what I was trying to
Here's what
say.
they should do though. They should get Michael Caine. I'm Michael Caine. to do the voice of the car.
No, how dare you?
That'd be amazing.
Nick, how dare you? As long as Mr. Feeney survives, he must be the voice.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Feeney was the voice?
Of Knight Rider.
Ooh.
Yeah, of Kit.
That's
Yes.
right. He had a good voice.
Still has it.
I'm Michael Guy.
Le Gamer
car
Barbu
is
says,
in
thanks for making
gear."
my day go by super fast. Love you guys. P.S. Hats off to Nick's beard, the true alpha of Kind of Funny. It's true. King Edie says, Nick, just wanted to thank you for giving me the courage to sign up for my first BJJ class. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yes.
Okay.
There's also a small group of courses you can take online for blowjobs that are BJJs, but it's
that's a different
kind
thing.
of blowjob joys. But no, you don't need to worry about that. It's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Also, let's keep the KFL 4 wedding dream alive. Nick officiating, Kevin is the best man, and Andy on guitar. That's it. We're calling
Sweet
tips for the day.
No more tips. No more tips.
Nick, now it is time for P.S. I love this best friend XO.
I love PS. I love this
Me
best
too.
friend XOXO. This is your opportunity to nominate someone that you think in our community is doing a stellar job or is just a stand-up human being. You can go to kindoffunny.com/bestfriend if you have someone in mind right now that you want us to give a little shout out to on the show. Just like Tristan Wibblers did for Aldo.
Wilbers.
Wilbers?
Yeah, not
When I say
Wibblers.
Wibblers?
Wibblers.
Yeah. Both silly names, by the way, so I do know that.
Tristan Wilbers is shouting out Aldo Rios. Aldo has consistently been active in the community. I've seen him the most in the Facebook group, and for about a month he's been posting daily questions in a series he calls Random Question Time to start discussion in the group on various topics. Even though I don't always comment on them, I always see them and I appreciate what he's doing. He's always stood out to me while I've been part of the community because you can tell he genuinely listens and is open with everyone and starts genuine conversations. He's contributed to so much to what I think makes Kind of Funny great by just being a genuine best friend. It's hard to describe, but I think you just know it when you interact with the best friends in the community. You the homie, Aldo. Shout out to you, Aldo, doing God's work.
Good job, Aldo.
I love it.
We love it. We love you.
I also love the, I don't always comment on him, but when I see them, I appreciate what he's doing. It's like Owen Wilson, when he was just like, he's making the music. I don't really listen to it, but the fact that he's making it, I appreciate that.
I love that.
I respect that.
I love that.
Love it.
Shout out to Owen Wilson.
And now, shout out to Owen Wilson.
Send Owen Wilson
some sweet nasty love. He deserves it.
You're like, Owen, we hope you're having a good day.
Yeah, Owen Wilson
Kind of Funny
deserves.
community.
If Mark fucking Wahlberg is making $68 million a year, I want Owen Wilson to be making at least a sweet 13.
Oh my God.
You know?
Here's why Owen Wilson should be making hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Zoolander. Great film, made even better by his stellar performance in that.
Yeah.
Stellar performance.
And also just shout out to Wedding Crashers.
Oh, fucking Wedding Crashers is great.
I feel like the movie goes under the radar.
He defined an era
Yeah,
of comedy
he did.
for me. And Wedding Crashers was legitimately one of the funniest fucking movies
It's
I've ever seen
great.
in my life.
It's great.
Shout out to him and Vince Vaughn. Great casting. Great intro scene.
Now it's time for the giveaway, Nick.
Yeah, I love it.
So, this giveaway is sponsored by Uber.
Uber.
Is there anything that you didn't do yet in the summer?
There's plenty of things I didn't do in the summer.
What do you want to do? What do you need to save up money for?
I got to save up money. I got to get more of a tan, brother. I got to get out there at the beach. I got to get out there at the pool more.
Yeah.
But I can't afford it because every time I go to the pool, it costs me money.
Let me tell you about the
money.
ultimate side
Give it to
hustle,
me,
Nick.
bro. Give
Here
it
we
to me.
go.
Hustle.
If there's something you want to accomplish and getting extra money can help you do it, driving with Uber is an easy way to earn extra cash when you want on your schedule. That's why driving with Uber is the ultimate side hustle. And now you can make every day payday. How's that sound?
I love that.
That sounds real
I
good
like
to
getting
me.
paid.
Thanks to Uber's Instant Pay. You can cash out straight from the app up to 5 times a day.
Jesus.
So you can be out there, you drive, make a little Skrilla, then
Go buy some cereal. Go buy some breakfast
go.
cereal.
If you want some breakfast
You know
cereal,
what I'm talking
you can
about?
go
Get
crazy.
you some Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries, son.
Hell
Get a
yeah.
whole fucking box of it 5 times a day.
Cereal?
Oh, there are some. I'm gonna break.
What do you
I'm gonna
mean?
break your brain right now with some truth.
breakfast cereal?
Yeah.
Breakfast cereal?
I mean, there's like, if you're in Europe, there's like weird cereal where they eat that's like, like muslin, shit like that. That's technically considered a cereal. It's still for breakfast though, so I guess
But you
you're
can
right.
still, if you
You're
wanted
still
to buy
right.
it, you can still
Well,
get
breakfast.
it. You can cash out straight from the app up to 5 times a day. Make the most of your summer and earn the extra cash when you want to help meet your goals. Get your side hustle on. Sign up to drive with Uber today. Go to uber.com/drive now. That's uber.com/drive now. uber.com/.
There you go.
Drive now.
Love it.
Certain restrictions apply. See site for details. Now, Nick.
Yes.
Today we're giving away Steep,
Ooh,
the season pass
That's fun.
on Xbox One. 2, Twitch chat user Cesium06. Bow, 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 bow. Congratulations to you.
Cesium06.
Steep season pass is
Steep
yours.
Is deep. That was a Greg Miller joke.
Yeah,
I apologize. I was channeling Greg on that one. I was gonna laugh
But
at myself.
he wouldn't do like, a wheezing laugh for
and I'm
like.
like, God, I'm so good. And he would have fallen over with his tall ass.
Nick,
Yeah.
I'm so upset that you just missed what just
did I miss?
happened.
What happened?
I just look over at Kevin, and he's just sitting there reading on his iPad, or I don't know what he's doing, but there's an iPad, and all of a sudden, spit just falls out of his mouth, and it surprised him so much that it like woke him up when he was already awake.
Good.
I've missed you, Kevin.
Kevin had a long weekend. He's jet lagged a little bit, you
I
know.
slept so little this weekend.
Now it's time for the old 3 and 3. We're gonna go to the chat and
We'll
read.
go into the chat. Mr. Yasman says, Nick, are you excited for Netflix's Martin Scorsese directed movie The Irishman? It stars Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci, and Harvey Keitel. Cautiously optimistic would be a word that I would use, a term that I would use for that. I love Scorsese, obviously. I love De Niro. I think he's still doing great work. Al Pacino has become a little bit of a caricature of himself, where he is like the Muppet Al Pacino now, you know? Joe Pesci's still putting in the work. Harvey Keitel's a badass, so we'll see what happens. See what happens. How do you feel about the harsh criticism the writing in Game of Thrones is getting this season?
Matt Bola asks us. I think that, people, I think that they're getting caught up in the hype of wanting to criticize it because the show is fucking great.
I think that, they're criticizing it because of the speed of the season, and this is just a necessary evil. So suck it up, Buttercup, because we're racing toward the end.
Suck it up, Buttercup. What we're gonna fuck the dragon? Is that what it is?
The wolf is
Don't
gonna
call me
mount
Danny.
the dragon.
Yes.
Don't call me Danny. Just call me Danny.
Just
How about
call-
that?
just call me
Call me your
Danny.
Danny. Doom Patrol 78 says, Nick, on a scale of 1 to 10, how wrong are you all the time? I would be on the scale of go fuck yourself. That's where I would be. That's
Makes
where I'd
sense.
be. Probably, if I'm being 100% honest, probably somewhere between a 1 and a 3 most of the time. If that's bad. Is that bad or good? Who knows? Nick, I think Michael Caine and Nolan and Scorsese and DiCaprio are fucking. Do you agree? I don't know what that means.
Scoptimus7 says, hey Tim, what was tomorrow's required reading? It's Black Science?
Black Science.
Black Science, Volume 1.
Kevin loves
read
that
it yet?
book.
I have not. Death Note's out on Friday on Netflix.
Oh shit.
That's exciting
Like,
times.
Hey, is required viewing a thing?
Greg's trying to make it a thing, but he keeps recommending movies that no one wants to watch.
It was the one that you like.
Yeah, Catch and Release. I'm not watching that piece of shit movie. It's fucking Jennifer Garner and Kevin Smith.
Whoa.
I love Kevin Smith, but
His
Have you
acting's
s-
superb in that movie.
Nah,
Should
whatever.
be paying him $68 million.
Kevin Smith should be getting paid $68 million a year for sure. For sure. Not for the last one he did. The one with the Bratzies.
Oh.
Oh, yoga hosers. I don't know about that movie, Kevin. I love it, Zach.
It's a different kind of thing.
All right, let's get into sub-only chat here.
Fata Edge 808 says, Nick, have you looked into Jacked Squared for your Jackman off? It's a sure way to keep ahead. Have not. I'll check it out.
Tom NYC19 says, have you guys seen the trailer for Mother starring J. Lau?
I have.
And Javier Bardem looks fucking bonkers. I have.
It is fucking rad. It's a new Darren Aronofsky movie. Fuck yeah.
They keep showing, the trailer played during every commercial break of Bachelor in Paradise.
Terrifying.
It just was very jarring.
It looks amazing. And I have it. I was actually the other day. I was wondering because I saw for some reason Black Swan came back into my reality.
Shout out to Black
And I was like,
Swan.
"Fuck, man, what the fuck has Darren Aronofsky been up to lately?
Yeah.
Other than like hanging out and like dating
And
Jennifer
not
Lawrence."
making the Wolverine.
Be honest with you though, if Jennifer Lawrence was like, and I was single, of course, because I love my wife. But if I was single and Jennifer Lawrence is like, "You want to date and not do anything else other than date me for a while?" I'd be like, "Sign me up, sign me up."
Well said.
Is there a Groupon for that?
Well, it's a Groupon. Nikki Dime says, are you guys going to do an Office No Shave November? Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Done.
Well, I mean, I don't even clean it, is the thing.
Nah, I'm not doing that shit. We do Extra Life every year. That's what we do for the kids. You know?
Those big, beautiful
big
kids.
And the little ugly
Fucking
ones,
beautiful
too.
kids. Hey.
Mr. Yasman
Yeah,
300
feeling.
says Death Note has a 33% on Rotten Tomatoes. At this point, I'm just want to watch it. I just want to have my opinion on it and see where it lies, because I feel like the reviews are just going to be so all over the place, whether or not people are fans of the original or not.
I wonder if being a fan of the original will actually make this better. Like, I know it's not going to be as good as the original, but I wonder if you bring all of that
You know the
information in, you
rules,
know
yeah.
the rules, you know the world already, if this somehow is enjoyable. Because I think that's what it's going to be for me. Because I'm going to watch it and be like, okay, not a great movie, not a great experience, but cool to be back in that world for a little bit, cool to see how their interpretation of it. Like, it's kind of like when a new artist will draw a comic that you love. You're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm not digging this necessarily from the story, but it's kind of fun to see these people's interpretation.
Yeah,
of it. So we'll see.
I'm still excited for it. So yeah, that's the show for today. Kind of Funny Morning Show. Stay tuned for Kind of Funny Games Daily with Andrew, Renee, and me. Should be a fun time. A lot of Gamescom stuff happening. A lot of Square Enix weirdness. Some SNES classic stuff.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
Are they going to make the cord long this time?
Probably not.
God bless Nintendo.
It's just a little longer than last time, but it's still not long enough.
Don't learn from your mistakes, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Don't learn from them.
Just keep
Keeping on, everybody.
The money pile up. Yeah,
Cool.
Nick's going to read the subs and all that stuff.
Sounds good. Stick around. I'll be right back with the subscribers. We love you. We'll see you in a second.